The chill before Ragnarok. The devs spoke, the realms trembled, and somewhere in the frost, Ragnarok is staring. Let's go!
Welcome to What the DFK with Emerson, Sirworm, and Kong.
Ragnarok Rising.
Aloha Kong. All right, man. Good to see you. We're back. Before we get into this segment about the big chill before Ragnarok, how about we talk a little bit about the AMA? Was there anything this week that caught your interest?
Yeah, man. So we had what? Bolon, we had Hubert, and we had Dreamer in there this week. So I think they were just covering a few questions. Dreamer jumped in during, I think, about the first 15 minutes, talked a little bit. There wasn't too much super exciting. I was hoping to hear, speaking of Ragnarok, a little more information. We did not get it this week, but that's okay. You know, we can speculate a little bit on it. I'm just curious, what do you think about how it's going to differ from our current PvP iteration? I know that it's quote unquote going to be easier barrier to entry, but what are your thoughts on that, man?
Well, I've been thinking about a lot, and I think the biggest thing is it's going to be easier on the ego, because it like I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, man, it kind of in a good way, it gives you a lot of excuses to like feel better about yourself if you lose, because you can say, well, I didn't pick those heroes, like
That's
sometimes
true.
you get bad. Hey, sometimes you just get bad heroes, no matter how good you are.
That's right, because it's just a roll of dice. I didn't think about that. And then also, did you do? I know when we were doing the transcending event, I know I got several of those that they were looking for, those higher level, higher rarity. And did they? How do we know which ones are going to be used in Ragnarok? Surely there's not just an unlimited amount that were transcended. And I know they mentioned at some point, like us getting some kind of credit for using our heroes. Anything more about that?
I don't think we have a ton of details at the moment. I'm hoping maybe this next AMA we get a little bit more.
That would be awesome.
I know that the team is really working hard on it, and they're saying like, it's kind of getting close in a way, getting close. They're really careful about how they say it,
Yes,
but it sounds like they're making some good progress on it. I know they don't. I don't blame them. They hate to commit to not only times, but they also hate to commit to what things are going to look like, because they might change it as they're building it. So I understand all that, but hopefully they can give us some details, a little bit more about how it's going to work. I know that I've heard you're going to go in there, and I think there's going to be like a pool of heroes to choose from. I don't think it's going to be like you get these three and that's it. I think
you're going to have like maybe a selection of 6 or 10 or whatever. Yeah.
I think that's what I heard, but I think it's also kind of like you both have that same pool. So like you better hurry up and choose the three you want, because the other person could choose, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you can have the same heroes. Like you could potentially choose the same three and go against each other with the same three heroes. That's pretty cool too. I think, this opens up a lot of different things. And like I said, I think easy on the ego, because maybe I'm just thinking about myself, but there's a lot like you're not bringing in everything your own. Like these are your heroes that you built, that you equipped, that you came up with. It's something that they're giving to you to use and play against others. And also with the ELO system, we're going to be playing against people that are more evenly matched with you by your points. I think that'll take a long time to balance out, but it sounds awesome. It sounds really good.
Man, I wish we could play on mobile. That would be like game changing.
Yeah. I wish we could, do everything on mobile. I guess you can do most of it on mobile, I mean, it's just not like easy, at the moment, but there's a lot of things I wish we could do like right now, but there's a lot of things we can do too. So, right. It's a balancing thing, but yeah, I'm the more that time goes on, the more I think about it, the more excited I get about Ragnarok. And I think that,
Absolutely.
this is this is a big deal, and hopefully people accept it well, and it goes well, because I think it's a big deal.
Let's get some more alpha, baby.
Yeah, we need alpha. Bolon, alpha police, come on, dude. Yeah. I think the AMA was a sign of like the why we picked the title for this episode. The big chill before Ragnarok. I mean,
Yes, good segue.
next up, rug or hug.
Rug or hug.
All right, Kong. So we're gonna introduce this segment called Rug or Hug, and community members in the future. What we'd like you to do is in the chat, in the comment section, give us some ideas, what you want to see being built in DFK, what you're building, and then me and Kong will talk about it, and then at the end we'll decide whether it's a rug or a hug. And to start this week off, I'm going to give you my idea that I've been thinking about. I always have all kinds of crazy ideas.
Let's go.
And right now, I'm working on something called the DFK Copilot. How does that sound, Con? How does that sound?
Very cool. Does that have some AI integration, so to speak?
Yeah. Let me give you the quick elevator pitch, and then we can talk and decide whether it's a rug or a hug. So DFK Copilot is an AI-powered analysis dashboard that helps players stop guessing and start playing smarter. What do you think about that?
That sounds very cool, man. Anything to expedite things, consolidate, make things easier. I'm down for it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of working on it, but I haven't built it yet. But I'm just a concept at this moment. But I was thinking, like, it could go and collect data, on what's happening. Even it's going to have a Discord bot connected to it, and the Discord bot it'll monitor trends. What people are talking about, like shards and stuff like that. Fragments right now is really hot, so that your dashboard, in the morning you wake up and sign into DFK, and then sign into your DFK Copilot dashboard. And it'll analyze your account. It'll analyze trends on Discord, and then it'll analyze the market too, market trends, and then it'll make suggestions about what you can spend your valuable time doing on in DFK.
Yeah, man, the power of AI is incredible. So yeah, being able to reach all those different buckets and put it all in one place, I'll give it a hug.
Yeah, nice, man. Right on. Yeah, I think it could be a good idea. Let us know in the comments what you think, and please, guys, submit some ideas.
Yes.
And we will talk about it on the next episode of
Give us some content.
Rug or Hug.
Meta surgery.
All right, Kong. What topic do you want to cover in meta surgery this week?
So my big thing right now I want to dive into is durability. That's what I've been all over right now, continuing doing hunts, using my weapons, my gear, all my stuff, my items, trying to slowly whittle them down. So yeah, I mean, I think I've gotten through some things, maybe 30 uses, depending on the rarity of it. It's at least knocked one of the 5 recharges or repairs off. And I know the more you use the durability, the higher dust and the fragments you get, right? So what are you thinking on that? I know a lot of people are just burning party hats to get the dust and the fragments, but it's a minimal amount. So I'm curious, once you get down and use all your uses out of all 5 repairs, what that durability, those fragments and that dust are going to look like. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't have a lot of experience yet with it, because I'm trying to be patient. I feel like I missed the first big rush of shards and fragments where, you know, the big money was made trading that stuff. They're still valuable right now, but I feel like now for me, I'm being patient, and I'm trying to get those weapons and, you know, accessories down to the last restore and repair, so that way I can get the most value out of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. So some of the party hats, I have so many of those that I've been using them once and then restoring them right away, and then using it, restoring. So I have a lot of those down to like the 4th restore now.
Right.
Oh, and the 5th restore, I'm gonna start, you know, getting rid of those and some of those. But man, it's tough, dude. I don't know, because the weapons are, I don't know. I feel like we need to talk about the balance here, because like are we getting, is the drop rate high enough to balance with how quickly we're losing the weapons to durability?
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I've got on here. Just as an example, you know, here's a gore bow I've been using. I've already repaired it once, and I've got it down. I've already used 9 more of this second repair. But, you know, to answer your question, I think so, man. You know, I don't know if it's because of the luck of my heroes or the level or a mixture, but I'll get some sort of either equipment or a armor or some kind of drop, you know, maybe for sure weekly. So I think so, man. I think as many, you know, especially by the time you use all 5 repairs, I think you would get enough drops to offset that.
Okay. Because I'm on the opposite side, but I think that it's because I don't get drops enough, dude. I don't know what my problem is. I think there's a conspiracy theory, and the team has blocked my luck on my account or something.
All right, I gotta show this off real quick, and then we'll move on to what yours is for the day. But I just added the speed to the enchantment, baby. So now I got the 10% attack and the 3% speed on that bad boy.
God, on the Excalibur. Wow. And so how long do those enchantments last?
I don't know. I'm assuming until what, maybe hopefully until the weapon is gone, but I don't know. I just wanted to do it. So
I think you only get to use it once, you know.
No way.
I'm messing with you.
Good thing I'm not using it. It's just sitting on the side, because I used it. Where's my? See, I used 30 times already, and now I got to thinking about it. I was like, man, I better put that bad boy away.
How many? Yeah. I can't see. How many does it have? How many uses?
I've got 30 on there. I've used 30. It's got 20 left on the first repair.
Oh, so 50 is the repairs. Okay. Wow, man. Yeah, dude. I'm feeling the same way with my buckler and my Bach helm. I'm like, oh man, I was like the same. I'm in the same position as you. I'm getting to that 30 right now. So I've had to repair some of my board, you know, my blades and my, you know, all my bore weapons, dude. I'm at the point now where I've had to repair them once, and I'm like, oh man, like this is going way too fast, because I do a lot of hunts. So I'm kind of like, man, it's a tough question for me, dude. I don't know. I need to improve my drop rate somehow. I don't know. Team, please help. I need better drop rate, because I'm going through the weapons faster than I can get them. So I'm gonna have to start buying them. But I was thinking maybe that's the plan. You know, maybe we're not supposed to get every weapon we use. Maybe we're gonna have to buy some. You know,
I feel like they've turned them down for sure. It feels like I feel like they're balancing things well. You know, with the level of people playing the game versus the stuff dropping, and you know, you never wanted to drop too frequently. But yeah, so that's mine for this week. What's yours, sir?
Well, my meta surgery subject of this week is pets and combat bonuses. I don't think that's been talked about enough. How do you feel that's been affecting the game?
Man, with me just being a PvE player and not paying a ton of attention, man, to be honest, I've got all 3-star combat bonus pets on all my heroes. my combat heroes, and I probably do, at least 6 hunts per day. I'd say it's helped. I think initially it helped, but I haven't noticed a huge benefit. What about you?
Well, I don't know if I don't know if there's been an announcement or anything, but I feel like they've made hunts harder because of pets. Because when the combat bonuses first came out, I was having a lot easier time in the hunts, and now all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So I think now in the hunt you pretty much need to have the pets on. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. It's a lot to take in. There's so many different bonuses that like I haven't really decided which are my favorite yet. But I think the ones that have a chance to apply toxic are my favorite right now. I like those. I also like the ones that like increase your speed or increase your strength or increase your block. There's a lot. It's a tough decision, and pets have cooldown too, so you got to be smart about it. If you got to make sure that's the pet you want to use. So I'm still experimenting. Is the short answer. I'm still trying to learn which pets work best with which heroes. Like a pet that gives you more percentage to burn or to chill. Is that better to put on a wizard so you get extra chance, or do you already have enough chance to do it with the wizard that it's a waste of a pet? Right. Do you want to put on a different hero so they can give burn or chill? That's where I'm trying to figure out right now, like what makes more sense, with what pets to put on what heroes and which situations.
I think I need to do a deeper dive on pets. Guys, what do you think the best pet combat bonus is? Let us know. Maybe we could talk about it on the next one.
One of mine that's been a favorite, but I don't know if it's I don't know if anyone else will agree, but it's kind of cool. There's one that it applies the barrier, like an arcane barrier, randomly, it'll just apply it to the hero, and that one's kind of cool. It's actually saved me a few times, in hunts. So I like that one right now. I like the random arcane barrier. That one's cool.
Nice.
And being able to randomly apply toxic is always a good thing, and can always mess with the other players. The ones that I don't really understand right now are the ones that are like, lower the CSC for the other player. I don't know how effective those are. I mean, I know what they do. I just don't know how effective they're going to be. What do you think?
Yeah, the chance to crit stuff. I think in PvP, you're going to see that stuff show up way more. I would like to see, once we get to season 2 and the big dogs come back, how they utilize these pets in PvP combat, because that's the big brain guys that are going to be thinking 3 moves ahead and capitalize on what those pets offer. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. But I love the pets, and I need to hatch more eggs, because I definitely don't have like all the combat bonuses that I want yet. So, and I've hatched like maybe 400 eggs. So,
oh my goodness, a lot of people doing a lot of hatching out there.
Yeah, my 400 is nothing. Let me tell you, I'm sure that people are laughing at my 400 number right now. I'm sure there's somebody that's like, I've done 4,000.
I did 400 last night.
But I think this has also been a really good thing for the egg economy. I know that I was looking at hundreds of eggs in my wallet for a long time, and now with the lower drop rate of eggs, and now this hatching event, I barely have any eggs anymore, except for gold and the mining eggs, the yellow and gold eggs. So
yep, I haven't seen no drops at all.
Yeah, I rarely get an egg. So yeah, that's gonna definitely catch up to us too eventually. So yeah, combat bonuses, I definitely I love them, man. I'm excited to see them.
Let's go. Okay, guys, we wanted to keep it short and sweet, to the point. We'll be seeing you on the next one. This one's going to be posted to you guys' channel, Emerson. So Emerson and Worm's channel, make sure to like this, share it, all that stuff. Any last words, sir?
Yeah, you know, I always have a lot of words to say, so I'll try to keep it short because I just want to say what's up to Worm, aloha to Worm, aloha
Yes,
to
sir.
everyone. Worm, whenever you can make it, whenever your life slows down a little and you can hop in with us, we're here waiting for you. And I look forward to doing some future lives with you also. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to keep this going. I'm glad that we're doing another episode, and I can't wait to do the next one.